What's up guys, it's Chad with Living the Van Life. In today's video I've got a little bit of a throwback video going back to 2022. This is going to be some good old off-road racing down in Baja, Mexico. Now these films end up being some of my most favorite films both to create because of the experience of going down and just being part of all this, and also to share with you guys. So I highly suggest you guys stick through the entirety of this video. I think you'll really enjoy it. So this goes back to 2022. This was back before Brandon had even designed and developed star mount systems, which changed the Starlink game altogether. We're going to see Starlinks on top of race trucks. We're going to see Starlinks on top of vans, and this is where it all started for star mount systems. All right guys, hope you enjoy the video.
We are about one exit away from Mexico. We are about to embark on the Baja 500 adventure here. Going down Ensenada. Got a couple things to do on the truck, and I think we're just gonna hang out and relax, go over the game plan and wait for the team to show up. Tech will be for the first time in 3 years almost, where we get to have full tech with everyone. It's gonna be awesome, so I can't wait for that.
Currently trying to figure out this gas station. Oh, it's pretty simple. You just gotta pull this thing out of that, and they said to put it in here, like that. And then you push this button right there. Look at that. They figured it out. I mean, really simple. We used to do this all by hand, just like a little pump.
So here we are back at it again, crossing this Mexico border for some Baja racing. This is where the fun begins. Well, we successfully made the trek through Tijuana. The experience of crossing the border, you go from San Diego, across this imaginary line in the sand that us humans have drawn, and then you're dumped out into Tijuana, which is like being dumped out into a washing machine. You go from like 0 to 100 miles an hour instantly, and things just change. We successfully made it through TJ. We are on the coastal highway headed south to Ensenada.
Yo, what the fuck?
Now the chaos of Ensenada, Mexico. This is going to be home base for the next 4 to 5 days. Got a few days working on the truck, hanging out around the area. Friday we've got contingency day, and then Saturday the chaos of the race starts. 500 miles through the desert of Baja, Mexico. Okay, so we just arrived at the house out here on La Bufadora, southwest of Ensenada. This is where the race team will be staying. We'll be hanging out here for the week. Got the van set up here, actually cooking chicken tiki masala here on the stovetop. Gonna whip up some couscous, have a late dinner here. This is it guys, this is Mexico. Here we are, posted up, cooking some delicious food. We're about to go racing this week. This calls for a margarita. Cheers. Chicken tiki masala over couscous. Of course, what's a little bit of Indian food cooked out over here over the Baja coast without a margarita? Baja in Mexico is starting to feel pretty normal. This is the third trip in less than 6 months, and at first what felt extremely foreign is starting to feel more normal. So the opportunity to have become good friends with a race team that's down here racing the whole season, be a part of that, and also be a part of exploring Mexico. It's a good way to learn it inside and out for sure. This right here is Van Life Home. Got the van posted up on this awesome bluff, just a matter of feet from this huge cliff, maybe 75 feet down to the water. And look at this epic view that we've got here. This is the race headquarters for Brandon's team. They set up here in this house for the week of the Baja 500. We were lucky enough to get this spot here. Matter of fact, we got the Starlink internet dish set up on top of the van. We've got some high-speed internet. This morning, been uploading some videos to the YouTube channel, been organizing some files, but having this right here as the backdrop to the edit studio down here in Baja, Mexico. This is definitely a pretty rad way to be doing some van life down here.
We're about to go test out for the first time this truck under its own power with our live stream system. We have Starlink on the car, we got GoPro, we got equipment in the back that should be able to get us to live stream to all of you in 2 days. But this is kind of like the final test. In a couple minutes here, I'm gonna have my brother go live on Twitch just to make sure that the semi gets what they need, Twitch gets what they need, and the guys back at the house and we're cruising around and be able to watch us driving through the streets of Ensenada right now. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, please go live, Brian. Please go live. Yeah.
But we're just trying to get a good idea if this is going to work, so. Alright, so we're going to try and turn around and go back to the house, but do me a favor, if you guys are still live and watching, give us some comments, let us know what it looks like. Hoping that everything looks good, though.
Were you able to watch the whole time or what?
Yeah, 100%.
The audio was good?
Yeah.
The intercom to truck audio was pretty level?
You can hear both of you guys. Like,
fucking go, dude.
It's so cool.
Would they watch it inside?
I think so, yeah.
Hell yeah. Was everyone stoked or what?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Do it.
That's good stuff.
It's the day before race day. This is Contingency Day. This is where all the fans get to get up close and personal with their favorite race vehicle. It's a completely hands-on experience for all the fans, and the people down here in Mexico are absolute die-hard fans of Baja off-road racing, so this place is one giant party. It's a fun experience. It's where the hype begins for the race.
Living the van life stickers. Dude, this is the only way to live.
We're here at the 2022 Baja 500, and the Baja 500 is always been a special race for me because my first race I ever did when I was barely 19 years old was the 2006 Baja 500, where I absolutely made a fool of myself. This is my 17th one. 17th, okay? That's crazy to think about that. Seeing the way the start line set up, the cars, the technology behind the car, shocks, everything. It's crazy in 17 years how much things have changed. And the fact that we have the opportunity to change the way that people watch off-road today, tomorrow, for the future, forever is crazy. And not only, like I said, now it's exciting for us, it should be exciting for everyone that we have an opportunity to really dial in how we watch and broadcast off-road racing to the rest of the world.
Well, and just like that, contingency day is over. From here, it's a few more final adjustments on the truck, a good night's sleep, and then tomorrow it's 500 miles through some of Baja's hardest deserts. That's when the adventure starts. Hey guys, we're going to take just a quick moment and pause this Baja adventure for a word from the sponsor of today's video, which is Factor. Factor makes meeting your nutritional goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals right to your doorstep. Factor's team of gourmet chefs create each meal using ingredients with integrity so that you feel your best all day long. Meals are fresh and never frozen. Now, as you and I both know, in today's rat race society, we're constantly on the go. Now with Factor, you've got 2-minute meals. You can fuel up fast with these restaurant quality meals that are ready to heat and eat whenever you're ready. No fuss, no mess meals. Factor meals eliminate the hassle of prepping, cooking, and cleaning up. Simply heat and savor the good stuff. Now we all know where we're out on road trips, it's so easy to get out of control. We're jumping into the gas stations, we're fueling up on junk food, and it's the worst and it can get out of control quickly. But I tell you what, having my fridge loaded up with these Factor meals, being able to just pop one of these meals out, throw it in my outdoor kitchen, warm it up, it makes it so easy for cooking and clean up. There's no prep, no nothing. I can just eat a healthy meal and I'm on my way. Makes it easy to stay on track with my nutritional goals and trying to eat healthy while I'm out on the road. Now, for those of you that have a microwave in your house, you poke a few holes in the cover of this food, you pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes, throw it on a plate and serve, and you are good to go with some delicious premium meals. So if you guys are interested in trying Factor and starting an effort to make all of your nutrition goals come true, head to factor75.com or click the link in the description down below and use code LTVL50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next box. That's code LTVL50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next box while your subscription is active. Of the 2022 Baja 500 has officially began. This is go time. The trophy trucks are now getting off the line. 1,000 horsepower, angry machines meant to eat up the desert. From here, we've got to start our journey out through the pit stops, get set up for Brandon as he makes his way through. In fact, he's pulling up to the start line here momentarily and the truck will be taking off and the chaos of the day officially begins. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this adventure. Let's do this. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I speak of the chaos ensuing. Not only do you have all of the race fans that are chaotically wanting to escape out to the zones to watch the race, but you've also got all of the chase crew that are involved in chasing their race teams. It's total chaos, and it becomes really a race of our own to get out here to these spots. So we just got out here to race mile 69. This is going to be the first pit stop for the truck. Aaron will have been in the truck for 69 miles. Give a once over on the truck, top it off with some fuel. But nonetheless, here we are out here on the side of Highway 3 waiting for the truck to come in.
Right now, we are currently at race mile 69 at kilometer 77 on Highway 3. We got a tire ready, wiped some cameras off, wiped some lights off. Aaron's getting out, I'm getting in. We're ready.
There's too much static, I can't hear you.
It's running good. The suspension's never been better before, bro.
Really?
I'll tell you right now.
We owe you a fender. That's alright, don't worry about it. Rust the fender off so we don't do any more damage.
Okay, it's good then.
We're leaking coolant.
We're leaking coolant?
And,
Want this on your hand?
Turn it off! Turn it off! Come on, keep on. Right, yeah, good. More water, come on. I told you. Turn it on, Brandon. I'll tell you when. Cap. Where's the cap, Leaper? Here's the cap. Here's the cap.
Okay, well that was a little bit of a chaos situation. Panels were falling off of the truck, so those had to be removed. In the middle of it, we were adding water to it, and the radiator cap blew off of it. Radiator fluid all over everybody, including myself. The camera is just covered. Shit was like so hot. It went off, and I thought it was done. I escaped it, and I started running, and then it all started coming down on top of me as I was running away, so my back got it. The camera's freaking drenched. I'm drenched. Save the camera. That was utter chaos, but nonetheless, the truck is back on the road and racing. 69, 70 miles. We're 69 miles down. We've got 431 miles yet to go. Time to hit the road. We're racing to the next pit. Let's go. So a little update on the Starlink situation. This whole entire idea of having mobile high-speed internet has been an experiment here on the Sprinter van. And the crazy thing is it's also an experiment on the race truck. Brandon had this idea of live streaming the entire race via Starlink, and so far it's actually proven to work really, really well. What's awesome is the fact that the Sprinter van is driving around fully connected to the internet while the Starlink is deployed on the roof. Now, Starlink is not necessarily specifically designed to be mobile in this manner, so this is all an experiment here on the Sprinter van. What's proving to work very, very well is the fact that we've got a live feed from the truck.
Sorry, we're gonna overheat the whole big truck like that out. Definitely try again.
So as issues unfold, we're able to roll into the pits being fully prepared and knowing exactly what the truck needs so that we can make quick repairs, do some quick maintenance on it, and get the truck back on the race course ASAP. Okay, so we just got out here to race mile 162. That's race mile 162. The truck is at about race mile 113. This water issue is becoming quite the problem. We're currently out of water. We're about to deploy one of the chase trucks here to see if we can go rescue them. A little bit of a scenario going down here, but we're gonna see if we can get this thing going. Grabbing as many tools as we can so that we're prepared to work on this thing if we have to out on the trail. down, Ian?
Oh, tons of shit. We're just gonna go fix it and make it work. With a lot of this. And this.
Everybody's running low at this point in the race because we're so far out here for this pit. So we're getting the Land Cruiser topped off with a bit of extra fuel. Right now it's the most capable four-wheel drive that we've got here to deploy out to the race truck. So we're loading it up with all the potential tools that we may need and water in order to fix this thing. So this is going to be a little bit of an adventure, getting out onto the course and making this thing happen and get it back to safety and hopefully continue this race. But it wouldn't be an adventure, it wouldn't be Baja racing if we didn't have something like this unfold, right? What do we gotta go do, Carl?
We gotta go fill a truck with water, hopefully get it back on the race course. So it's gonna take us probably an hour and a half just to get to them, so we'll hit the road.
701 Chase, copy. 701 Chase, copy.
What you guys should probably do is head back to that pit as fast as you can and get a flathead screwdriver ready. Flathead screwdriver and as much water as you got. Get Erica ready because she's got to get in. But when we get over there, we got to take this scoop off. We got to fix that hose because every single time it overheats, we're getting a hot shower like every 20 minutes. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, we've got our assignments. Headed back to the pit, getting everything prepped. Gonna have to do the operation there. So we ended up running into the race truck at one of the BFG pits and came up with a plan. We're gonna do most of the repairs back at the main pit where the rest of the crew is waiting. So we're on the race back, get set up with some tools, get prepared for the truck to come in. We'll get these repairs flipped around and get the truck back on the track. Okay, so we just got back here to the main pits, getting everything sorted, set up. Gotta make things quick. It's just about go time.
What up, Chad?
What's up, Cody?
Oh, you know, just another beautiful day in the neighborhood of Baja. Truck's been running hot, and then for some reason, truck ate a boatload of fuel. We were running out, had to stop in at BFG, and they hooked us up so we could actually make it to our pit.
We lost a lot of radiator fluid on our first pit, and we've been struggling with that ever since. So we've been pretty much scavenging water bottles off people on the side of the course for the last 60 miles till we got here. But I got my boy Cody. He just got out of the car. He's been doing it all day. He's up there right now replumbing that radiator, trying to get as much good water in there as we can. And
There it goes.
What's going down, Brandon?
I'm frustrated, man. Something happened at pit 1 and we should have just stopped and fixed it right there. We just did band-aid after band-aid after band-aid after band-aid for
200 miles.
We should have just done it right there. Give us like 60-mile lead. 60 miles. Like we could have waited. Like we could have stood for. We could have waited for like another 20 minutes. And
We have a funnel. That's fine. Yeah. Try now. No, it's boiling. Hold on. Just hold on. It's boiling. Hold on. There it goes. We're pouring out the exhaust. I was telling you the whole time. We're pouring out the exhaust.
Really?
That's a whole crack block. The crack block. A whole fountain. That's let's send somebody to go get the trailer. Where'd you have to do the trailer at?
The house?
Probably send your dad to go get the trailer in your Tundra, and then we'll pull you up. We'll start pulling you up.
It's gonna be something to manhandle this thing. This thing don't turn without power steering. So
That's true.
you have to be one of the big guys that's willing to put some work in right now because this thing doesn't turn very well. I don't know, man. I still don't really know what happened, to be honest. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm waiting for Aaron and 7 to get there. Everything's fine.
It's running good. The suspension's never been better before, bro.
Really?
I'll tell you right now.
And someone saw like some leak in the back.
We're leaking coolant. We're leaking coolant? Yes.
They took the radiator cap off. And we lost a lot of water. Right? We did a lot of damage all day.
Well, unfortunately, that is the end of this adventure for the Baja 500 and the 701 F team. The truck has been having overheating issues all day long and wasn't able to get on top of it. Kept adding water, hoping that would solve the issue, and unfortunately it didn't. And here at race mile 215, the truck has come to a stop and will not start. In fact, it's getting extensive amounts of water into the engine block, which means it's a head gasket or even more severe, most likely at this point. So it's an unfortunate loss for the team on this one, but that's part of racing. It's just part of Baja, and here we are. So I'm gonna get the truck out to the road, see about getting this thing loaded up on a trailer and get out of here. Well, we made it back to home base last night about 3:30 a.m. It was definitely a late night. It took us about 8 hours to get the truck recovered and back here to Ensenada. Especially out here in Baja, just to get across the finish line is considered a win no matter what position you finished in. And unfortunately this time we finished on a trailer towing back to home base. From here the race team heads back to the race shop. Gonna have to pull the motor and do a rebuild on that. Nonetheless, it's always a fun experience down here in Baja. All right guys, we've got a long drive headed back up towards the Pacific Northwest. We're gonna get out of here and go find the next Living the Van Life adventure. Peace out. Keep on trucking.